Fish out of water beauty. In today's episode, just a couple of things that I'm missing from the United States. Sometimes talking about your homesickness will help you get over your homesickness. But at the end of it all, I am very excited to be living in Hong Kong. And it's just an absolute treat as far as food and experiences and places to go, and of course, the beauty products. There are a couple of things in the States that I truly miss. So I'm going to go ahead and list them out for you guys right now. A couple of weeks ago, I discovered Causeway Bay, and Causeway Bay is like a shopping heaven. I walked into another salsa store just because there is one in every single corner. And the one thing that I noticed that I really miss is being able to read the labels and ingredients on everything that is on your beauty product. A lot of the beauty products are quite good about writing it out in English, and some of them, like this one, is even written out in French. Sometimes the Japanese or the Korean brands are only written in their language. This one is really interesting because it's called the Pig Nose Clear Blackhead 3-Step Kit. This is step 1, 2, and 3. I just don't know what each step does, and that kind of drives me a little bit crazy. And the fact that I don't know is just like, I'm a little bit lost. When you're in Hong Kong and you're just walking around Causeway Bay, it's really hard for you to avoid the beauty stores just because there's so many of them out there. The one thing that I truly miss is having testers. If I want to buy a foundation, I can't test it out to see if it looks good on my skin. However, I do give it to them that a lot of their products do tend to match my skin tone a little bit more. It has more of a yellow tint base in their foundation and in their concealer. Something that I definitely want to share with you guys is this brand called Pupa or Pupa? Ew, that doesn't sound so nice. This is an Italian brand, and this is the first time I've actually encountered this brand or even this name. I would have to say I truly love this concealer. This color is in 01. It matches perfectly with my skin tone. I haven't found a concealer that I liked in a really long time. This was also one of the very few brands that had a lot of testers for you to try out. That's the only reason why I picked up this one, because I was able to test it out. Honestly, if I didn't get to test it out, I probably wouldn't have bought it just because it was a little bit expensive for a concealer. I also really miss another brand from the States, and it is the Yes 2 brand, and I love using the Yes 2 Tomatoes facial wipe, and when I ran out, I was just like, no, my life is over. This is the only one that I saw at the grocery store, and I was kind of desperate for a makeup remover wipe. I think this brand is just called Vitamin E. I'm not really sure. It smells like really pretty baby wipe. The only issue I have with it is that it doesn't have salicylic acid in it, just like the Yes 2 Tomatoes wipes. And I have acne prone skin, so that would be really nice to have. The one thing that cannot be replaced, and I truly miss this, and that is driving. I miss driving, you guys. You have no idea how hard it is to give up control. Here I get either in a cab, on a bus, on something called the Ding Ding bus. In Mandarin, I guess they call it the Ding Dong Che, which is basically just the ding ding car. Those are actually quite fun. You get on it and it costs less than like 2 cents USD to get you from like one end of the island to the other end, and if you want, you can actually ride that thing all day long for like 2 or 3 cents. I think public transportation here is quite awesome, and I mostly just miss like carrying all my groceries in the trunk of my car and then unloading it. I also really miss doing laundry. I miss feel of fluffy warm sheets when you just take them out of your laundry. Here in Hong Kong, you have a 2-in-1 washer. Basically, you'll wash your clothes in the washer and then it turns into a dryer versus having 2 separate machines for it to do its thing. By doing that, your clothes doesn't dry properly, and I think it's pretty common for people to just hang dry their clothes on their balcony and on their window, and we've seen our friends do it as well. But I just really miss having a big dryer that you can just throw all your clothes in and just have it dry nicely. Having a dryer, you guys, is truly a luxury. So if your mom or pa is telling you to dry your clothes, know that this is a privilege for you. One last thing that I want to mention that I think is absolutely cool. When you're calling customer service here in Hong Kong, normally in the States you would push 1 for English and 2 for Spanish, but here you would push 1 for Cantonese Mandarin or 2 for English.
Welcome to 3 customer service hotline. For English, please press 2. 欢迎致 Yes.
So far, I am loving the culture, loving the food, loving these tiny little experiences that I have living in Hong Kong. And of course, there are going to be things that I'm gonna miss in the States. I mean, after all, I've lived there for almost 24 years of my life, but it's a new chapter here, and I'm sure I'm going to not miss any of those things pretty soon. And once I move away from Hong Kong, I'm gonna miss a ton of things from Hong Kong as well. So that's it for this episode of Fish Out of Water Beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this series, so please be sure to come back and check out more of it. If there is some kind of beauty thing that I must try in Hong Kong, please leave a comment down below and please just inform me about it, and I would love to go out and try it out for my next video. And thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Rock on, beauty junkies. Bye!